Hi, I'm Sidney and I play Ilona, and this is what you missed in episode 15. The Senate hearing begins with our adventurers in the middle of it all. Ilona relays what the adventurers have discovered since their first arrival in Cobbledale in episode 1, insisting that the issue is more than good against evil and more, orcs hating humans problem. One of the senior senators, Senator Runeforge, retaliates that if the Green Army only has issues with humans, then the majority of the world has nothing to worry about, and insists on seeing physical evidence before considering the issue. Rufa produces the maps and insinuates that if Senator Runeforge really doesn't think that the Green Army will incinerate everything in its path, then he is willfully naive. After taking a look at the map, the senators call up Shionibus to decipher what it means. After she steps forward and provides her testimony, the Senate has favorably shifted to consider the Green Army a real threat. The Ice Queen, however, brings up the fact that the Green Army does not include all orcs and goblins, and they are in fact attacking other tribes. She wants to know if this is a domestic dispute that will settle itself in time. Suddenly, Ilona and Rufa are urged to the side of the War Council by a very distressed-looking Magister Bellina. She says that their scouts came back and discovered the Frankenorcs had escaped, and the Ulfgard company was nowhere to be found except for a few broken shields and spears. Upon hearing this, Ilona calls over Shionibus and informs her of the issue. Immediately, Shionibus rushes over to the Ice Queen, informing her of the situation, but the Ice Queen isn't receptive to the issue. Then Shionibus directly approaches her and challenges her feelings on the matter, telling her that if it wasn't for the adventurers, Larian Voss, her son, would have died in an orc and goblin camp. The Ice Queen concedes and announces that they have found sufficient evidence to declare war on the Green Army. But before they do, the Ice Queen calls on Morel with all of his experience in war to give his thoughts on the matter. Morel rises to the occasion after a pep talk from the group and gives the Senate a call to arms unlike any they have ever heard. But before everyone makes their final vote, Woodward jumps up, rousing from his half-unconscious boredom, and cheers, "Aye!" And war is declared. With war declared, our adventurers are faced with three possible paths. 1. Travel to all corners of Adolfon and collect the Knight Senatari to prepare for war. 2. Escort the Ice Queen to her home in the north where she'll be safe from the invasion. Or 3. Serve as a commando unit for the rest of the world, gaining more information on the Green Army and informing the rest of the nations about the imposing threat. The adventurers decide to travel the world, gaining information for war. But before they leave Adolfon Prime, they have some important matters they need to attend to. As each adventurer receives their very own "I'm a diplomat" card, Shionibus approaches the Ice Queen and insists they have a talk. Once in the Ice Queen's personal chambers, Shionibus confronts her about the Seawolf curse. The Ice Queen reluctantly tells Shionibus the tale of how she cursed her only son with eternal life as long as he roamed the sea. In a fury, Shionibus rages at the Ice Queen for not even giving her son a chance to be happy, and hopes he kills her when the remainder of the Ulfgard company escorts her to the north. Because that's what the adventurers decided, to have the Ulfgard company escort the Ice Queen to the north so they didn't have to. Also, that's hopefully going to be a one-shot where the players of Edge of Legend are going to play characters in the Ulfgard company escorting the Ice Queen to the north. Cool. Cut to Ilona at the Righteous Mile. She's in her prayer position asking for guidance from Afra when she hears a scream. She rushes over to find a man brutally attacked by a goblin and bleeding out. In haste, she heals him, coaching him through breaths, when she smells a burning and warm sensation behind her. Afra has decided to pay a visit and asks Ilona to remind her of the mission that she gave her before she left her home in Or. Ilona relates that it was to find Afra's avatar, her champion to restore the world to balance and bring light and goodness to the earth. Afra chuckles and asks Ilona how she expects her to find her vessel if she can't even protect herself. Then she urges Ilona back to Afra's altar for a gift. And there they are, the hand wraps of heavenly peace. Shionibus is walking off her conversation with the Ice Queen and also finds herself at the Righteous Mile. Looking for her gods and finding none, she keeps walking, eventually stumbling upon a small shrouded shrine to Megaw, the Betrayed. She asks the statue if he is one of the gods Felix Chance was referring to when he told Shionibus that they were talking about her. To her surprise, Megaw replies, saying that he is not, but can confirm others are, and offers her the power to make them eat their words if Shionobis swears fealty to him. He also promises her the protection of Larian Voss, as long as she stays by his side. But she walks off. Rufa is on the other end of town with Woodwort to retrieve maps and buns. Immediately as Rufa walks into town hall, he is deemed a celebrity and gets all-star treatment, expediting all of his important paperwork, including the emotional support gnome license for Woodwort and Mush. Through this process, Rufa gains special support with one clerk in particular, who after a few gold coins, sets Rufa up with all the maps he could ever desire. Then they're off to stock up on buns from the Bun Boys from episode 1. Honestly, Tedefin and Billermer are my favorite. As Rufa and Woodwort head back to the group, Woodwort stumbles upon the verdant sprout that he left where the mysterious lady was last episode. He stops to take a look around when a shady stranger approaches. They say that Nadir isn't there anymore, and if Woodwort knew what was best for him and Mush, he wouldn't try and find her again. He introduces himself as Shog, the god of the hunt. He is in direct opposition to Nadir, who holds disdain for any living creature that draws another's blood. Woodwort begins questioning his draw to Nadir and offers Shog one of the buns he recently acquired. Shog thanks them and compliments Mush as they part, wishing them a safe journey. The adventurers meet back up at Public House number 1 to plan for their next journey, and as they pore over the maps, that is where we end episode 15 of Edge of Legend. Make sure to tune in 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to the Nat 20 Productions official channel on Twitch to catch the newest episodes of Edge of Legend as they happen. We look forward to seeing you in chat as you become legends right alongside us. Thank you for watching!